Hello, so yesterday I came after washing the car and I found my seat reclined on this position. I went ahead and removed this part here, this cover. The problem was that this wouldn't function. So this is the hidden mechanism behind it, and as you can tell, it's not really engaging. The rest are, but I removed the battery terminal, the negative one. So I removed this part here. The secret is this here. If I just remove it, that's how it looks. This is a Buick 2011 2.4 liter, and I just managed to take one of these. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a 1/4. When I turn this to the right, the seat reclines. And just make sure that the battery is out and that you're doing this job. So that's how you recline your recliner on these power seats. I still don't know what's going on with the electricals. Maybe it's this thing that I need to replace, the whole shebang here. Maybe it's that, or maybe it's something down there. Maybe it's the motor. As you can see down here, everything is clean, but I had a bottle stuck here, and maybe that caused the problem. I connected the negative terminal to the battery. When I try to engage this, see, I don't even have to touch it. It coils on its own. The reason why the seat automatically inclines forward is because of this switch here. The switch is loose. Okay, for example, these other ones, when you move them backward, they stick to that position and they work properly. As you can tell. But when you come to the incline or recline switch, it's kind of loose. It doesn't stick. So this position here is the one that moves forward. So it's stuck on forward, and it engages at all times. So it makes the one in the back, if you move it backwards, it won't move back because this position here is stuck permanently. And connect the negative terminal. And as soon as we do that, you see, look at that. You see that? Okay, so we know the problem is with this switch here. It's stuck to the front. I was trying to remove the plastic cover to see if I can maybe use pliers to try and move the forward position to make it stick in the middle. And as I was trying to do that, I'll just show you. You'll see that it comes off with a cut. I mean, look at that. You see that? That's the problem. And I think it's my fault. When I was trying to get out of the car, I'm the one who caused this. But I have the habit of placing my hands like that when I'm coming out, and it cracked. And this switch here is actually, you can tell if you connect it, that's where this relay is. This move back forward button, whatever switch it is. So I damaged it, and yeah, I'll just replace it. I managed to remove the plastic cap, and I just placed it up there, but this thing is hot. My assumption is correct that it's stuck on one position and it's trying to permanently disable the seat in the forward position, and so it's just stuck on moving forward. Let's see what we can do. So here we go again. I also pried with a knife these two ends. That's the position it was on. I pried them out and just placed that thing up there, and this is how it looks like. It looks as if, okay, this is copper, but I don't want to short it because the battery terminals are still engaged. And here's what I discovered. This part here, can you see it? Let me try to focus the camera. I'm not sure. Let me turn off the light. Okay, so this part right here is permanently stuck to the up position. It's kind of glued there, and so if you want to move the seat backward, the little switch they have will push this down, and it'll connect and it will make the recliner move backward. And this down position here for moving the seat forward, it's broken off, and the part that's similar to this up here, it's not glued on top, so it's broken. And you can tell all those. That's what happens all the time. Anytime this oops it actually burned my wooden toothpick. Yeah, there's a shortage going on there. Really dangerous. Can cause fire. It can cause fire indeed. So I have to remove this thing completely off, and let's make sure there's no electrical shortage going on here. Oops. Okay. So I'm back, and I just wanted to update you on the cause of this little thing here. As you can see, the metal has been burning the plastic. So constant shortages whenever the car is running on the seat is not good, and this is leather, can cause fire. There's a cloth there, so I decided to remove the broken pieces that were already broken. They were actually just lodged in there, broken, and moving up and down on their own. So for now, I'll manually move the seat backward and buy the switch completely and replace it. I'll just make sure everything is clean here. And a word of warning, make sure when you're coming out of the car, since this part is usually like that, don't place your hand and press against the plastic, because you will directly access this little part. I mean, this is the access to that part, and if you place your hand there, as you can see, it'll break the plastic, and then it'll make the force will push down on the little particles, the metals in here, and break them and cause shortages, and then you'll have to spend some money and replace their thing. With the battery terminal of negatives removed from the negative terminal, we'll just crank the seat backwards and recline it. Make sure we find a good sitting position. Okay, first of all, I'll go and reconnect the negative terminal so I can move the seat backward and find a sweet spot for sitting. Now we'll go and disable the negative terminal, take the cable out because we found a good position for sitting down, and then we'll just place back the plastic covers, and we're good to go.